The COVID-19 pandemic has changed the world as we know it. Globally, there are few who haven't felt its impact. And perhaps inevitably, it's been far worse for women than for men. According to the World Economic Forum's annual Global Gender Gap Report, the pandemic has meant women must wait an extra 36 years to close that gap, meaning another whole generation will miss out. While there's been progress in closing the gap between men and women in education and health outcomes, the pandemic has increased economic hurdles, seen political participation decline, and especially created new problems at work. Indeed, in the last year, women have been losing jobs at a far higher rate, 5%, as opposed to just 3.9% for men. Why? Well, it's largely down to the sectors which have been hit particularly hard by COVID. For example, women, especially younger women and working mothers, are represented at a disproportionately high level in the hospitality and retail sectors. One study has suggested that in the UK alone, working mums are nearly 50% more likely than fathers to have lost their jobs or had to quit since the pandemic hit. That same study found that mothers combine paid work with other activities, usually childcare, in 47% of their work hours, compared to just 30% for fathers. And it's that which may have been the biggest problem caused by COVID. As nurseries, schools and other care establishments closed, it's been the mothers left to pick up the pieces. The US Census Bureau, for example, says there were 1.5 million fewer mothers in employment in March 2021 than a year earlier. And where schools have reopened, those women have found it increasingly hard to find new work. Data from employment social media site LinkedIn suggest women are now being hired at a slower rate in many industries and also less likely to be hired for leadership roles.